actually want to know.
I was scrolling on TikTok getting my daily brain rot and past all the skibbity toilet baby Gronk Ohio Riz that got phantom taxed by a level 10 guy at. I saw this video.
What did he just say, bro? What?
I saw this video of Too Rare shaking his damn hips yet again. And I immediately got PTSD from last year when he did what he did in the cypher for the 2023 Freshman XXL list. When I saw the video, I was like, I wonder where all the rest of these guys are. We're about 4 months away from a full year since the last class was announced, and I thought it would be a cool idea to see where everyone has actually been since this came out. Have they fallen off, even though it hasn't been that long? You know, just a quick analysis. A series I would like to start doing on this channel every year is that we check on the XXL Freshman list of the previous year a year later. We're gonna see if it was a good idea to basically pick them or not. We're not going to go too far in depth, by the way. I'm not about to analyze their entire career into the ground. It's pretty easy to tell if someone's career is doing okay or not, at least for me. I know, not that original, but I mean, I don't know. I do it in private. We might as well do it together. All right, so honestly, we're gonna go in order of the people that I actually like. All right, guys, if you enjoyed today's video.
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't funny, but like it's funny because he's laughing. If that like, you know how sometimes something don't even be funny, but you only laugh because like somebody else laughed. Is that glazing though when you do that? Either way, it wasn't that funny, but it was funny, bro.
I'm just kidding. Honestly, there was one person I was glad was there, and there's a few valid picks that made sense. I mean, with one YouTube search with Central C, it's pretty obvious this man has a really good career, like probably one of the best careers out of all of his classmates. Literally nothing on his official YouTube channel has under 1 million views. He's clearly doing his thing. He did an on the radar freestyle with Drake while Drake was doing his stupid fucking accents. You know, Drake just being Drake as usual. The thing about Central C that I think some of you may not understand is that as a non-American artist, their fan base just seems to go way crazier for them. And seeing as I'm not from the UK, I can't speak from the perspective of someone that lives over there, but they seem to go really hard for their artists. Like, it's not like America where a new person pops up every single week. Central C is killing it right now as expected though. Shout out to him. Definitely a valid pick. Tia Corinne, not Kareen, because I was so embarrassed to watch that clip of her explaining how to say her name and realize I was saying it wrong this whole time. Tia Corinne, I actually had high hopes for because I wasn't familiar with her work until
I thought she was gonna be like the next BK the Ruler, bro. What happened to her though? She's not the next BK the Ruler. Like, what actually happened to her?
Cover. But after seeing her interview and her freestyle and something else, I got
what he meant by something else. What do you mean by something else? Does she have like a Twitter or something?
I'm pretty invested. I also just heard a snippet between her and Rob Banks, and I was like, yo, I was ready for it. I don't know if y'all know by now, but Rob Banks was probably my top 3, not 2 or 3. Anyway, hearing some of her EPs, she definitely is branching her sound out, very far from that Freaky T bullshit. I still hate that song. I don't care. With Pierre Bourne beats and a Neil replacement, which was really cool to hear. She's doing her thing right now. And shouts out to her for finally bringing me a La Tyler verse that I did not immediately cut off. On their song, Young Jock, I think. Whatever. They both spazzed on that song. I think Tia Corinne is definitely a pretty valid pick. All right. Now we gotta get to the rest of them. Yay. They now go in no particular order, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Not saying they're trash, except for some of them. But I got a lot of hate for not necessarily liking Sleazy World Go's music, so I decided to revisit it for this video because maybe I was blindly hating, even though I wasn't. And yeah, that shit still stands. I'm just not really a fan, but this is about where they...
Like, his diamonds are crazy though, bro. I've never seen diamonds shine like this. Nah, I seen a picture of Future's like diamonds shining through the chain, bro. That is nasty works, bro. Whoever made that do that, whoever's jeweler, whoever Future's jeweler is, did an amazing job. Okay.
They are now, so I'll keep my opinion to myself. I typed Sleazy World Go on YouTube and saw he had a video with almost 500,000 views from less than a month ago. I was like, sheesh. Okay, Sleazy, good stuff. Yeah, that was until I took a closer look at the comments. Authentic Views and Sleazy World are a match made in heaven. Best song on the album. Huh? For those of you who might be none the wiser, Authentic Views is a website where you can basically buy YouTube views for your channel or your video, you know, or get custom written comments. Check out the Island Boys, remember them, promoting this website, right?
Other trappers be doing these days. Authentic Views make your videos go ham. I'm talking about AuthenticViews.com. Go support them Island Boys. Love y'all. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's what I think is going on here, but let's keep going. Now, to the regular eye, these two comments might not seem too suspicious, but look at their names. See how they kind of look similar? Yeah. I mean, this the sleazy we know. Ha, this hard. From Jaffer Dia whatever Jr. 2694. And then this beat go hard, bruh. Emmanuel Victor 7572. Here's another one.
Nah, Emmanuel Victor sounds like a real name. I ain't gonna lie. Chill on him.
I don't know about y'all, but I personally don't think Caden Cardenas 5268 is saying, hold on, this shit different. You can call me a hater, cool, whatever. But
nah, even though I think the views comments was him clearly botting, I'm like, these comments low key look real. Yeah, like these comments low key look real. Like some of them.
I have a feeling whoever is writing these comments from these different accounts is the same person. But I digress. Fake views and comments aside, he seems to be doing his thing from what I can see on his channel. Albeit if it's a little inconsistent with 3 million views here, 300,000 there. But hey, he's doing his thing. And shit, I don't fake my channel views, and my channel sometimes it does that. So what do I know? He's apparently going on tour with Offset as well, so he's fine, man. Good stuff, I guess. Too rare. No. Okay, finesse 2 times. Now I'm fully aware that this man has his fan base, so I'll tread lightly here and just say that finesse 2 times has actually really been doing his thing. Like, the man kind of goes crazy. Are there a lot of songs I dislike? Yes. Are there some songs I like?
So what
though?
kind of music
yes.
does he like? Oh, you
sure.
said Rob
Almost
Banks.
800,000 subscribers at the time of me recording this video. Most of the videos have millions of views. He's doing something right. Honestly, the more I listen to him for this video, the more I actually kind of like his music now. It's not really my taste, but his songs are genuinely catchy, and his voice fits right over the type of beats he gets on. I'm the king, you a pawn. That shit's actually stuck in my head. Shouts out to him though. I knew he was definitely gonna be doing big things when some of my IRL friends that are normies were listening to him before he even got on the cover. He just has that street type of energy that's super marketable to a lot of people, especially here in the South. It's good to see that Memphis has really been coming up heavier. Like, I really feel like Memphis hasn't had that super global push that like Atlanta or LA has had, so it's kind of cool to see it, you know, more on the map lately. All right, so I know you guys remember this video from last year that I made. Nah, bro, no way. You know, it's funny. In this very moment, I felt like Raven from That's So Raven, and I immediately saw the
This
future
is the
that
most basic room setup in the world. Oh my god! Get this guy from my screen. This is the most basic room setup in the world, bro. And this is crazy having this right here. This is low key kind of creepy, but really basic room setup.
Moment,
no
I felt like Raven
crazy.
from That's So Raven, and I immediately saw the future that this man was not about to go nowhere. And my god, was I wrong? While making this video, it definitely made me understand that just because I don't hear about somebody does not mean that they're not doing good. I'm not trying to hate on this man, but at the same time, I was listening to his music like, yeah, I give this 2 months, if that. But I was wrong. Like I said, right now, Friday is going super crazy. And unlike Sleazy, I don't think these views and comments are botted. I think he's really tapped into a market that isn't spoken about too often, which is that new wave gospel / R&B sound that not too many artists get into. I can't help but respect that. So Friday, I genuinely apologize for thinking that you were gonna last and thinking that you suck. He's definitely doing his thing, even if I find his music annoying. Glorilla. Oh, Glorilla is, oh man. I think she started rapping in 2016, right? But she didn't blow up until like 2 or 3 years ago. God, time moves fast. I really don't want to talk about her too much, but I need to actually put emphasis on why I just don't like her. But didn't you just not talk about Touré because you don't like him? Can you shut your mouth? I'm making a video here. Like, Like, I can't just say it and not explain it. Her lyricism needs so much work, it's not even funny. Usually, I don't care too much for the lyricism either. Like, I've been more of a this sounds good kind of guy. Although I do enjoy decent lyrics or just ones that aren't terrible. Quote, been making money, I ain't trying to make friends. And if you dig, you gotta stand on that. Ain't making amends. On the gang. On the gang again, by the way. It's just something I'm not particularly getting when people say I like Glorilla. That's cool. It's just not for me. Like, not even remotely at all. Do I think she deserves to be on this list? Absolutely, because she's the epitome of what rap can be sometimes. Just fun. Maybe not for me in particular, you know. In fact, anytime I hear her music, I feel like my life gets cut shorter. But fun for the girls, you know. She's a real bad bitch or whatever, cool. Not to me. I don't want to talk about her anymore. Oh my god. LaTyler. Man, I think for once on my channel, I'm not actually gonna say what I really want to say. But what I will say is LaTyler is absolutely killing it right now, especially for a kid that's so young. Like, I think this kid's only like 18 or 17 or something like that. The one thing I really do like about Tyler, you know, other than him being from Florida, is that with the right amount of skill and push, Tyler is proof that you can literally become a well-known artist at any age, even if you're not a nepo baby. I think that's honestly one of my favorite things about hip-hop, just is how literally anyone can get a big look. Like, think about it. Look at Lil RT. That little nigga needs a whooping, and yet he's making more money than I probably am. Shit's crazy. So shout out to Lil Tyler, man. Like, these kids making all this money and coming up and going crazy and going on tour, I think it's really cool. Shouts out to him. I think he was definitely a valid pick for sure. Lola Brooke. No. Rob 49. You know, I'm not gonna lie, man.
Nah, I don't like Rob.
I was hating on this dude at one point, but it seems like everything he's dropped recently has been like spazzing. Like Houston Girls, I think that song is crazy. So this is the, you know, I'll swallow my pride. Rob 49 is kind of crazy. Shouts out to him. He was definitely a valid pick. I think he just dropped a song with Wayne, which is great, but so did Yeet, and that shit wasn't that good. So I don't know, but shout out to Rob 49. Man, he definitely deserved to be on this list for sure. And last but not least at all, DC the Don. No, I really haven't heard much about DC the Don in a while, but I'm aware that his fan base is super massive. Like, he's not super in the media as of late, but he's been killing it as far as like the spot he's in, if that makes sense. This may not be right to say, but I don't see him as being like in the mainstream, like with the Yeats and the Drakes and the, you know, like that mainstream. I see him as more of like a 24K Golden type of mainstream, if that makes sense. Crazy. But I'm happy he made it onto the list. I think today he's evolved past what he was at one point before. Like, his music definitely takes a lot of turns and it's changed for the better for him and his fan base. I mean, dude has been nominated for awards, so he's clearly doing something right. Shouts out to him though. I still don't like his music though. So overall, mostly everybody deserved to be on there except for a certain person. If you enjoyed this video though, leave a like. I love you. Join the server in the description. It would really mean a lot to me. Crazy. And also follow my Instagram. I haven't been plugging my Instagram.
Yeah. Shut up. What was the point of Cardi doing all of this? Hey, yo, I actually want to see this now.
That's you.